the major issues that we're dealing with here in this country, and especially within the context of the Catholic Church, is the issue of immigration. Tito Meza works on immigration issues for the Somerville Community Development Corporation here in Somerville, Massachusetts. And Tito, first of all, you're from Honduras, right?
That's correct. I'm from Honduras.
I want to ask you a few questions. First of all, the issue of immigration is really a powerful issue in our country, and some people would say it's a divisive issue. How should we deal with the issue of immigration here in this country?
I think the easy way to deal with this issue, it would be to find a solution through the Congress and the Senate to pass a comprehensive reform that make people legal. The people find a way so people can apply for permanent residence and stay here, because in reality they're going to stay here. Many people have already growing families through the years, and they didn't have the opportunity to apply for legal residence because it's been a very difficult issue, very politicized issue in Washington, and I think that's the main reason why they haven't able to pass a comprehensive reform, because it become a political issue among the parties. It always become like who wins the next presidency, who want to win the next election. If I favor immigrant, they know that that's the right issue. That a lot of the even in both parties, there are people that support a reform, and they know that there's a right answer to the problem of the immigration. But the reason why they haven't passed it is because it become very selfish for the political parties. And so I think common people from these countries should say, well, listen, this is a reality, this is a solution to this problem, and you stop the politics and and deal with the issue and pass a comprehensive reform where families will grant permanent residence, children going to go to school normally, people going to continue their work normally, and that's what the whole thing is about, to live in this, any part of the planet that you can live normally and enjoy the well-being of like everybody else does.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I hear, people say, I have no problem with immigrants, but I have a real problem with illegal immigrants, they'll say, and other people use the term undocumented. So if someone is here, we'll say someone doesn't have documents, others will say they're here illegally. Doesn't that mean that they should be treated as people who have committed a crime and sent back to their home countries?
I think it's been a lot of, in media have a lot of sometimes the way that they project things, and because I think it's very unfair to say, and like, okay, in a rate they say, oh, we're going after criminals, but then you find out that people that live a normal life, they come to your church or somebody's church, people that are responsible, that are working hard and doesn't do damage to anybody else, and it's no question of I think it has nothing to do with the crime. I think it has to do with understanding. I think we need to listen to each other and study a little bit the history. I think if you study the Irish, I mean, I had the opportunity to study a little bit immigrations from the past, from the 1800s, and always this afraid of new people. But in reality, new people, new immigrants bring something new to the community that always you can accommodate living in your community is a normal life, and even better, learning better. This community become very multi. It's a blessing that it is so multicultural, so multinationally, speaking so different language. People that grew up here, they get educated here, have opportunity to go learn different language if they want to, talk to, and that's what life is about.
Okay. All right. Now, I hear that. Now, there's a whole crowd that say, if you're going to come to this country, you should be speaking our language. And just kind of touching on that for a second, You also bring up the issue that people are coming from other countries and bringing things here. One of the issues that people are saying is, yeah, but they're coming here and they're taking our jobs. Is that true?
In reality, I used to work for General Electric, and we do turbines and a lot of other equipment that are very important even for the, for the government, for the, planes that like F-11. I used to do that. And what happened is that we used to be in General Electric like have 10,000 workers. And then you go, now it is about 3,000 people working there. But guess what? Those jobs went to Taiwan, those jobs went to other countries where there's no, probably no, and the South. There's no unionized, and so companies are not forced to comply with, with some of the very important standard, such as minimum wage, and pay really for what it is value, the work that the people produce, and also they produce a profit. So what happened is nothing to do with taking jobs. A lot of the jobs that we have lost is not because immigrants take those jobs. It's more like that companies run away and find those free markets to establish themselves in another countries. And so it would be unfair to blame on immigrants. In reality, these days, the majority of the immigrant force, you go to work in agriculture, work in maintenance. There's a lot of people that work in maintenance. So a lot of people who already went to high school, who have some education, that are middle class, sometimes they don't go to clean bathrooms and or pick tomatoes and here. So I think it's more like the some of the people that are very conscious, they organize themselves to discredit and talk about the immigrants, but I don't think it reflects the reality.
I appreciate your answering our questions. We're going to do another segment here, and so I'd like you to tune into the next segment. And thank you again, Tito Meza.
Well, I appreciate that you give me this opportunity in the name of the Somerville Community Corporation. We continue to work for better life in Somerville.
Great. Thank you very much.